everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Tech Sheck, where we continue to uncover and unfold the Pakistan tech startup ecosystem. And today, I have a special guest with us. And to be honest, this group is the genesis of Tech Sheck and gave me a lot of the original access to the places I've been able to go now. And that is Open. And today we have with us the president of Open Global, Mr. Moazzam Chaudry. Moazzam, welcome to Tech Sheck.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being with us, Moazzam. And with that, I thought it'd be good to kind of unpack for those of us who aren't so close to the organization is what is Open? Moazzam, tell us, what is Open all about?
Yeah, Faruk. So Open, the acronym stands for the Organization of Pakistani Entrepreneurs and Professionals. And we have about 17 chapters globally. There are about 350 plus charter members, and charter members are successful entrepreneurs, corporate executives, successful leaders in their own capacities across the globe. And we have about 50,000 people on our combined mailing list and outreach. So a great organization, one of the largest, I would say the largest Pakistani professional entrepreneur organizations that exists.
Yeah, and that's and from just for our audience out there to help you understand the relevance of this professional organization and what the impact is. Well, when I first engaged with Open about 4 years ago, I was introduced into an amazing world of some extremely bright Pakistanis from the globe, not just here in the US. And that created the vehicle for us to start Tech Sheck, the exposure that we had into the Pakistan tech startup ecosystem, and also the people supporting that here on the North American side. So very important for people to understand that there are organizations like Open out there that are really actively in the background promoting and trying to develop what's happening in Pakistan. And with that, Moazzam, my next question for you is, in your word, what is the mission of Open?
So the mission is pretty clear. It's very broad. To foster entrepreneurship and professional development within the community. While there's the word name Pakistan in the name of the organization, it's really open and anyone can leverage and benefit from it. So foster entrepreneurship and professional development within the broader community.
Yeah, that's fantastic, Moazzam. And we've definitely seen that. And I think just give us a couple of examples of things that Open has helped facilitate, let's say over the last couple of years for the tech startup ecosystem.
So yeah, there are quite a few examples. There are many. Just to give you a little impact or what this whole network is comprised of. In the past 3 or 4 years, within the charter member network, there have been about $10 billion plus of exits. Right. Now, what does that mean? Within all these charter members are hiring, are mentoring, are coaching people within the Silicon Valley network. Just this morning, I got a message from the Open Seattle chapter. Mm-hmm. And Open Silicon Valley is organizing their annual event on November 6th here in Silicon Valley. By the way, everyone is invited to join and attend if you can. There are a couple of entrepreneurs in Seattle who shared how they benefited from Open. And one of these was, I won't mention his name, but he was here in Silicon Valley a couple of years ago at the Open event. He launched his venture 3 years prior to that. I said the biggest boost, the network, the investment, and most importantly, the customer base that he got was from that Open Silicon Valley event. And there are hundreds of such examples that I can share. There's one more example. For example, Open is an all-volunteer organization. Everyone, we have almost no paid individual on the Open staff. As part of volunteering for this organization, for example, Silicon Valley has different teams. a registration team, a membership team, events team, etc. So there's this one volunteer a few years ago who used to manage the registration for Open.
Right.
And over the years, and he was an entrepreneur at heart. He was experimenting with multiple ventures and trying to do different things. And the process, while you're on the registration, you get to see every single person coming to that event, right? One of those was an Open Charter member, a very low-key Open Charter member, but I call him a parallel entrepreneur, not even a serial entrepreneur. And that one individual noticed this volunteer who used to manage and lead registration, and they had a chat, and then ended up making the first VC introduction, one of the top VCs here in Silicon Valley, and they invested in him. Fast forward later, he sold his company for $170+ million. Then he sold his second company for $270 million. He's now on his third venture. But that initial sort of catalyst was an Open Charter member. And there are hundreds of such stories that I can share.
Right. No, it's great. And Moazzam, that is something that we wanted to make sure we share out, because unfortunately, because we're a volunteer organization and there's a lot of change and things constantly moving, we tend not to bank in on what the benefits are for people. And I would agree with you. I've seen multiple instances of this. And like I said, I have seen the access and the ability to create this platform for the Pakistan entrepreneurs via Open. So wanted to make sure people out there understood the good work that you guys are doing, and to encourage people to continue to get involved and keep growing. And with that, Moazzam, I wanted to, as you know, we keep Tech Sheck relatively short. I think it's been great. You've given us a very succinct idea of what Open can do. Last question is, what can people do to support Open better or more?
Great question. As I just mentioned, Open is an all-volunteer-run organization. It's as good as the number of volunteers and the quality of volunteers and the passion that they bring to this organization. So here's my ask to everyone and a challenge to everyone. If you have a passion, and the passion could be the word P, Pakistan. It could be mentorship. It could be youth mentorship. It could be you want to connect with a broader global ecosystem, whatever that passion be. Leverage that passion, realize that passion using this open platform. This open platform is available for every single person to use. So bring your passion to Open, realize it, reach out to us. And if somebody doesn't respond to you, reach out to me directly. And I'll make sure that your passion is executed and realized in the best possible and effective way. So thank you for doing this, Faruk.
Moazzam, thank you. And thank you again for your unfettered service. I know this is a hard task, and you don't get paid for it, and you have a full-time job. So I would like to thank you very much for your service in the proponency of Pakistan.
Great, thank you. It's the passion that drives us, all of us. So thank you, Faruk, for doing this.
Welcome. And to our audience out there, as you can see, continuing to try to promote, build that trust, and get your inputs and insights into what's happening in the Pakistani ecosystem. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe to Tech Sheck. And with that, I bid you all Allah Hafiz.